I saved $10,000 twice, and if I were doing this process all over again, I would do things a little differently. Let's get into it. Here's exactly what I did to save $10,000. First thing I did was I printed off this 100 envelope challenge sheet so that I can track my progress. Second thing I did was I bought 100 envelopes and I numbered them 1 through 100. I then multiplied the number that is on each envelope by 2. So in envelope number 1, I put $2. In envelope number 100, I put $200. I hope we're following. So again, whatever number is on the envelope, you multiply by 2, and that's how much I stuffed in each envelope. I stuffed 2 to 4 envelopes every 2 weeks because that's when I got paid. And so I would go to the bank, take out the cash, and put the exact number I needed in the envelope so that I was on point. And then I would go ahead and highlight it on my tracking sheet so that I can check my progress. Random at first, but I did the math to make sure that it totals up to $10,000. And if you want to complete this challenge in 52 weeks or 1 year, you'll need to stuff 2 envelopes every week or 4 envelopes every 2 weeks. So that's what I did the first time around, but here's what I would do differently if I was starting from scratch. First thing, I would do it digitally this time around. So instead of going and buying 100 envelopes, I would just do everything online. I would open up a high yield savings account and I would transfer the funds directly to my high yield savings account or my regular savings account every single time it was time to stuff an envelope for a few reasons. Number 1, transferring to a high yield savings account allows you to earn interest so that your money is working while you're saving it. And the second thing is I would be less tempted to spend it if it's in my bank account versus if it's just sitting in cash in these envelopes. I love a high yield savings account because it's such an easy way to make free money. I have so many videos talking about different accounts that I recommend on my channel, and I recently switched to a different high yield savings account, so I will be making a video about that next. I also wouldn't recommend using a savings book or a savings box because it's just not necessary. You shouldn't have to spend any money to start saving money, if that makes sense. I think these savings books are very aesthetic, they're very cute, and it like romanticizes the process of saving, but let's be for real. You don't need it. You don't need it. We don't have to overcomplicate this process. I think the less friction you put between yourself and actually starting, the better. And again, having your money sit in a savings book is cute, but you can also dip into it at any time and spend the money, which is what we are trying to avoid. If it's sitting in a high yield savings account or a regular savings account, it's out of sight, out of mind, and that's exactly what we need. The second thing I would do differently is to stuff from both ends. And shout out to the person that commented on my last savings video and gave the suggestion because such a good idea. So instead of stuffing the envelopes in chronological order, so instead of doing just envelope number 1 and 2 for the first week, I would stuff envelope number 1 and 100 because this makes it a lot less overwhelming versus if you kind of stuff the first couple of rows, it's going to be super easy because the numbers are so low. But as you make your way down to the bottom, it gets very expensive to save because the numbers are higher. So towards the bottom, you're really saving like $300+ every time you get paid, which is it was just a little bit too much for me, so I honestly slowed down after envelope number 50. But if you do 1 from the top, 1 from the bottom, it makes it a lot easier. Because the first couple of weeks I was breezing through, I was like, this is so easy. But the bottom envelopes, the bottom rows will definitely humble you. So just to break that down, envelope number 1 and envelope number 100 is going to be $2 and $200. So a total of $202 for your first envelope if you do it that way. The third thing I would do differently is understand that I don't need to stuff every single envelope in full right away. I'm very much an all or nothing type of person. So if I couldn't stuff envelope number 100 in full, I just wouldn't stuff it at all. And I would just wait until I could stuff it. But the truth of the matter is that the time is passing anyway. Even if you can only put $10 into a given envelope, you're still making progress. And like I always say, slow contribution is still contribution. Versus if you say, listen, I can't save anything right now. My bills are too much or too overwhelming. I'm just going to hold off on saving. Months are going to quickly fly by and you're going to make zero progress versus if you make just a little bit of progress because you're still saving $10 ultimately. progress over perfection, which is something that I'm still learning to this very day. So whenever I do partially stuff an envelope, I will like write next to it $10, for instance, so that I know I still have the rest of the balance to put into the envelope. But there's still something there. I still did my little contribution. My biggest advice out of everything I said in this video is to not overthink it. I'm such an overthinker. I'm such a perfectionist, especially when it comes to this new goal or new challenge that I'm trying to achieve. I will think of all the little steps that go into achieving this thing, and I will paralyze myself because I make myself so overwhelmed, and it's just simply not needed. So I created some very simple homework steps for you to jumpstart this savings process and make it practical for you. I love a step-by-step guide. Okay, so for the homework, the first thing you're going to do as soon as you click off of this video is you're going to download the 100 envelope challenge sheet. You can print it if you want, but if you don't want to, you could just download it right to your phone, to your Files app, and then you can use the markup feature to highlight your envelopes as you make progress, as you stuff them. Download it now. Do not click off of this video until you download it. It will be linked in the description box, readily available, no excuses. The second thing you're going to do is stuff envelope number 1. Envelope number 1 is $2. I know you have $2. I'm making it so you guys have no reason to not start this process today. Like before you go to sleep, today, start these steps. Go ahead and transfer that money directly into your savings account or into your high yield savings account so that you can start earning interest right away. Highlight it on your sheet so you can track your progress, and you will feel so great about yourself because as of today, you officially started saving $10,000. A year from now, you could either have excuses or you could be $10,000 richer. If I can do it, you can do it. I'm nobody special. I just found a system. I stuck to it. I showed up. Even if I had to slow down, I never stopped. And that's how you are going to save $10,000 as well. Comment down below done when you have completed these steps because I want to know who's serious about saving $10,000 this year. And let me know what envelope you are starting with. You can also start with any envelope. It doesn't have to be envelope number 1 or 100. You can start with envelope 18 and you can adjust this system based on your weekly budget and how the funds are looking like. You can take as long as you want to complete this challenge. It can take you a year. It could take you 2, 3 years, 6 months. It's all up to you. The main thing is that you need to show up every time you get paid and save something towards this challenge. And that pretty much concludes today's video. I hope you guys liked it. If you did, make sure you leave a like and a comment down below. Let me know if you have any questions and let me know what other videos you guys want to see from me. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.